Investing in Pokemon cards is so boring. It seems like everything you look at, prices are mostly flat or down. The commentary around Pokemon investing on YouTube and social media is so much quieter than it was just a couple years ago. And those old roller coaster years are way behind us. We're in a new reality where it feels like almost nothing is happening. And this is fantastic news. In this video, I'm gonna break down exactly why, so make sure to stick around to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TCG Buyers Club. My name's Gray, and I buy cardboard. Now, I've been following Pokemon investing content and channels since I got back into the hobby in 2020. Around that time, I decided to purchase some Evolutions booster boxes at what was then insanely high prices because I was just a nostalgic kid who wanted to re-explore those base set card artworks that I loved so much from my childhood. But since then, the prices of those booster boxes kept going up, even though they were already so highly priced and considered way overvalued by many. And that experience really planted a seed for me in that these products do have the potential to appreciate in value. But as many of you will know, in the years that followed that late 2020 boom, things were absolutely crazy. New product was sold out immediately and only available on secondary markets for 2 to 3 times the retail prices. Everything was extremely expensive. On top of that, prices just kept going up. You could pre-order a new set for an insanely high price, and it would still be worth more later. There was so much hype and attention on Pokemon at this time. Felt like every channel was talking about the changing prices, what to buy, when to buy. And every day it felt like there was new, exciting news, content, releases, opportunities to talk about. Those days, they are so long gone now. Starting with the Scarlet and Violet market is when we really saw the tides change. Pokemon intentionally picked the new era to completely ramp up their production. Ever since then, there's been plentiful modern product, and when things are readily available, the attention just slides away. And to the degree that the market was being supported by greedy speculators and investors who were buying up everything they could, those opportunities went away, that portion of the market disappeared as well, which then just exacerbates the issue where Pokemon is printing to a demand that included those heavily buying speculators, and suddenly those buyers just disappeared. What we're left with is cheap products, readily available, and a real change in the general sentiment of collectors. I think Scarlet and Violet is some of the best Pokemon card sets we've ever seen from Pokemon Company. As a fan of unique card artwork and diverse representations of the Pokemon in the trading card game, we've never seen anything like this. It's truly exceptional, and honestly, we are all spoiled if we don't think this is amazing. But everywhere I turn, people act like these sets are shit. And by any objective metric, I don't think that's true. The metric where it is true are the prices and the availability. Most of these sets are immediately available and the prices are cheap. It's amazing. But if you only value the sets based off of their prices or price movements, I guess it's a bad time. But this does bring me to the topic at hand, because if you are buying booster boxes right now as long-term investments, it's boring as hell. Nothing is happening. Everything feels flat. There are some exceptions. If you were around and got your hands on team-up booster boxes, you're a very happy camper right now. The same is true for Evolving Skies, which never really got cheap and have just been on an upward climb for years now. And lately, with the news of the upcoming rotation happening and those cards rotating out, there seems to be a boom of attention on that one set in particular who's doing extremely well. And sure, we're seeing other Sword and Shield sets follow suit, but there's a huge emphasis on Evolving Skies. Outside of that, the rest of it is just bland. But look, nothing is happening in this market. The commentary has quieted down. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance that you are one of the hardcore fans who love collecting and investing in Pokemon. And if you're feeling a little disheartened, I get it. I understand. It's certainly exciting when everything you buy is going up in value, and that is not the current reality. But you need to understand that this is just an amazing time. Warren Buffett, the world's most famous investor, has a saying that is to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. And we're definitely in a fearful time where there's uncertainty in the market, too much product, prices are down, sets are garbage. This is the time to be greedy. And I don't think that means you have to run out and buy everything you see. Like, not at all. Do what makes sense for you. But now is the time to invest your time and energy into the hobby. For the first time in years, collecting is affordable. And if you want to master set these modern sets with incredible artworks, there's never been a more affordable time to do that, at least not in the last 5 years. If there's slabs or other rare cards you've been looking to get your hands on, prices are as good as they've been in a long, long time. I think that for all collectors and investors, now's the time to figure out what it is you love about Pokemon and throw yourself at those opportunities. Ultimately, if you love it, you will stick around. There's no guarantee that anything exciting is going to happen in Pokemon ever again. For all we know, we are entering a new normal state where Pokemon stays this boring trend. But what that means is that everyone who loves Pokemon gets to participate in exactly the way they want to. This is ultimately the best thing possible for the hobby. And really, it just comes down to patience, another value espoused by our boy Warren. There's no need to panic. It's just a time to do what you love and let everything unfold as it will. If we're enjoying ourselves, it doesn't matter what happens in the market as long as we're able to keep doing it. So yeah, Pokemon's kind of boring right now, and that's perfect. It's exactly what we should all want. That's it. That's all I have to say. I want to do something kind of real talky with this video. Just sit down, share some thoughts about what I'm seeing and feeling in the hobby, and see if I could share a positive perspective on what feels like a bit of a negative market sentiment. I don't know if any of you resonate with this message. I definitely want to hear your comments. Leave a message below. I will read and respond. If you like this perspective and agree with me, or if you think there's evidence or data to the contrary, or you're just a little rage baby, let me have it. Do what you're gonna do. I want to hear it. And of course, like and subscribe for more content just like this. This is my favorite time to be in the hobby since I got back into it. I'm not going anywhere, folks. More to come. As usual, thank you for tuning into the TCG Buyers Club. My name's Gray. I buy cardboard, and I'll see you in the next video. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. When Pokemon is born as heck, the videos will come. I will record every day. I won't, 'cause it's not that hard. It is. I'm lying right to your face, but please don't go. I ran out of rhymes.